Did you know that your intuition is always talking to you? But most of the time, you're not listening. Not because you don't have intuition, but because your mind is usually so busy trying to figure everything out that it drowns it out. Today, we're talking about the chakra that connects you to your inner knowing, your clarity, and your ability to trust what you already know without overthinking it and without second guessing yourself. Hello, fantabulous souls, and welcome back to Psychically Speaking with Lisa Ann, the place where intuition meets real life truth with just the right dash of sass. I'm your host, Lisa Ann, psychic medium, intuitive healer, intuitive coach, and your guide for clarity, healing, and soul aligned living. Today, we are on episode 6 of the 7-part Chakra Reset Series. We grounded you. We got your energy moving. We stepped into your power. We opened your heart. We found your voice. And now we tune into your intuition. This is where everything really starts to come together. Because once your energy is grounded, flowing, balanced, and expressed, now you can actually see clearly. Not from fear, not from emotion, not from overthinking, simply from knowing. Your third eye chakra is your center of intuition, insight, perception, inner guidance, and clarity. Think of it as your I know center. When it's balanced, you trust yourself, you read situations clearly, and you don't need constant reassurance. You just know. When your third eye is off, you may find yourself overthinking everything, constantly second guessing your decisions, looking for outside validation, feeling confused or mentally foggy, and ignoring your gut instincts. And here's the key. It's not that your intuition isn't there. It's that it's getting drowned out by all the noise. Let's take a moment to talk about that noise. Fear, doubt, overanalyzing, other people's opinions, wanting certainty before taking action. All of that pulls you out of your knowing and into your head. Your intuition doesn't shout. It's subtle, it's calm, it's steady. Which means if your mind is too loud, if your mind is too cluttered and overthinking, you miss it. You miss your intuition and your intuitive guidance. So today isn't about getting more intuitive because you're already intuitive. This is about learning how to trust what you already know without needing the proof, without needing the validation, without the overthinking into exhaustion, because clarity doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from quieting the mind. Let's do a third eye reset exercise. Let's take a moment to bring this into your body. Take a breath in and a slow exhale out. Bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. And now ask yourself, what do I already know about this? Not what you think, not what you've been told. What do you know? Just allow the first answer that comes to you. Don't question it. Don't analyze it. Just notice it. Take a breath and say, I trust what I know. I trust what I know. I trust what I know. Just sit with that for a moment, because that's your intuition. Now, let's talk about some real-life ways to strengthen your intuition this week. You can start with things like pausing before asking others for advice, practicing listening to your first instinct. Here's a big one. Limiting outside noise That includes social media, news, maybe even spending some quiet time with yourself. Most importantly, take a moment to practice not overthinking every decision. Your intuition gets stronger the more you trust it. Now, here's your challenge for this week. The next time you feel unsure, before you ask anyone else, pause and ask, what do I already know? And go with that answer. And yes, it may feel uncomfortable at first, but this is where trusting yourself comes in. Remember, your intuition is not something that you have to find. It's something that you return to because it's always been there, quiet, steady, simply waiting for you to listen. When you start trusting that, things become clearer, decisions feel easier, and you'll stop searching for answers outside of yourself. Because guess what? You already have them. Thank you for joining me today on Psychically Speaking with Lisa Ann. If this episode resonated, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. When you're ready for more, head over to spiritquestnc.com and click the Welcome Podcast Listeners right on the homepage. There you'll find free resources, tools, and simple next steps to support you on your soul journey. And of course, you're always welcome to join me for Psychically Speaking Live, my free weekly Zoom gathering, where we connect, reset, and prepare for the week ahead. And next week, we're stepping into the final chakra in this series, the one that connects you to something greater, your higher awareness, and your sense of purpose. So until next time, trust yourself and trust what you know.